Welcome back! We are here at Artie McFly's safe house, and unfortunately he's not coming out until Kid Tannen tells him he can. Which presents us with a problem, because we need to find a way to serve him the subpoena before Emmett can work on the rocket drill. But how are we going to get Kid over there? I mean, it's not like he's just going to follow us over there. But wait a second, all we really need is Kid's voice, right? And we've got a tape recorder, so maybe we can try capturing that and playing it back for Artie. It's worth a shot, at least. We'll talk to Edna here in a little bit, but I want to take care of this matter business first. Let's just try goading him here.
Well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get him, Matches.
Run for it, Marty! I feel so bad for Emmett. He's just standing there wondering what to do.
Come down from there, you son of a bitch!
That's
Now!
good. Alright.
That's an order!
If we can record him saying something like that, then that will get Artie's attention.
Don't... What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and just distract them with Einstein.
You can't get away that easy.
Einstein, help!
Why is...
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt.
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go
Why
on,
isn't
straight.
Edna doing anything?
Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Oh, Kid. I love this game. The characters are so fun. But it looks like we got what we needed now, so let's go ahead and head back to Artie's safe house and play him the recording, and maybe he'll come out. One thing that's rather interesting about this game that I haven't mentioned yet is that it does have subtitles, but I've elected to not use them, mainly just because they flash on the screen one word, or one letter rather, at a time, and it doesn't always match up. In fact, it almost never matches up to the speed at which the characters are talking. So sometimes the words don't always appear before the characters say them, and sometimes they appear after they say them, and sometimes they do appear before, and it's just so inconsistent that I've decided to I've decided to just leave the subtitles off, and I hope you guys don't mind, because it is kind of a little distracting. Anyhow, let's go ahead and ring the buzzer.
What now?
And let's play the recording for Artie. Thankfully, tape recorders haven't been invented yet, so it's a little bit easier for him to fall for something like this.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
Hey. Arthur.
Well, that didn't work.
Maybe I should have led with the subpoena.
Yeah, if you don't do anything but lead with a subpoena, then he will go back inside. So let's try that again. Thankfully, he's silly enough to fall for it a second time.
What now?
I don't know why Marty just goes out there before he goes back in there.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
Alright, this time let's give him the subpoena right away.
Arthur McFly,
Yeah?
got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen?
Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid, stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
Holy cats,
I suggest
Batman!
you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Well, looks like we took care of that.
Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. But I won't have to much longer.
No?
Once we get that 190 proof alcohol and build my rocket drill, my future will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh, right.
Yeah, something tells me it's not going to be that easy. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. In the meantime, though, we need to do the other thing before we can start the rocket drill, which is to track down the alcohol. But where are we going to find the alcohol? Because the speakeasy is burned down. Well, maybe Edna will know. She seems hell-bent on finding out where alcohol is in this town and getting rid of it and stuffing it out, so maybe she'll know something.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Callahan. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Journalists don't say that. Like, I have at least three friends who are in journalism, and none of them ever say that they're on a scoop.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions, not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Shady rumors, huh?
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
I can't imagine why they'd think that.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither.
Hither
Hill
and
Valley
thither.
Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
We can help deliver soup.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh, which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town,
Oh.
and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions,
Yeah?
you can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Good grief, she is wound tighter than a Mickey Mouse watch. We'll talk to her more about delivering soup later on, but let's talk to her about her work with the Stay Sober Society.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've
Sure.
always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
Interesting. I wonder why that is.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Oh, Doc. Well, it's good to know that Doc and Einstein are starting to get along already.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Oh, Marty. Okay, well, it sounds like there's something interesting going on here at the soup kitchen, and they don't want people to go down to the basement. Well, let's go and check that out. This time, Emmett can come along with us.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right.
Right. Special.
I see where this is going.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Interesting. So it seems like Kid is intending to rebuild his speakeasy business, and he seems to be using the soup kitchen as a front for that. And if I were to guess, I'm going to just venture that the basement is somehow tied into all this in some way, since it seems like they don't want the Stay Sober Society to go down there. And based on the fact that Matches separated this barrel from the 3 that he put up here on this cart, and he pointed to this soup as the special soup, I'm guessing this is the alcohol we need right here.
What about those barrels?
What about him?
What kind of soup is that?
It's not it's special soup.
What's special about
It's made for grown-ups, kid.
it? A soup for grown-ups?
That's right, kid. Be nosy. See where it gets you.
You're not doing a very good job hiding that, are you? Okay, well we need to find a way to get to that. So let's see if we can go through the little door here.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
Whoa!
Kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Well, that's not gonna work. What's he doing now? Aha! Secret elevator. Very interesting. Well, you know what? Let's try some of the soup. Maybe we can actually get him to give us some of the soup out of those barrels. Although I highly doubt it. But you never know. Maybe we can distract him or something.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not-so-well-to-do. And no other purposes whatsoever.
Right.
Sure.
What's a tough guy like Kid Tannen doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by the malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
His speakeasy.
I cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the Just eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
This guy is doing a terrible job hiding the speakeasy.
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor.
I guess that's one reason.
Could I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Let's try the soup out. Matches didn't like it, but maybe we'll like it.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
Why not chili powder?
Giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh,
Muy.
the tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Ah, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
Moxie, I love that word. That's a cool word. Cool word. He just moved that cart to the right a little bit, so if we were to lower the pipe, or tap the pipe right now and lower the elevator, this would slide downward and cause the barrels to roll that way. And maybe we can retrieve them a little bit more easily, if that were the case. There was, after all, a door back there. Maybe we can sneak in. There we go. Oh. Okay, so that didn't quite work as well as we were hoping. Maybe if we were to prop the tables up somehow, we could stop the barrels from rolling. And when we ask him for some soup, then he might grab one of those barrels if they were over by one of the other barrels here. So let's try that out. Maybe we can figure out a way to get this door open.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Maybe Emmett can help with that.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Alright, I think I figured out which barrels have the hooch.
Then what are you waiting for?
He's not just gonna give me a barrel.
Of course. Well, you seem to have a way with people, so I'll leave it up to you to trick that lummox into giving up his moonshine.
Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
There's also one other thing we can ask him about, but it looks like we can't talk to him right now. I think if we just walk over here...
Eureka!
There we go. He came up with something. Let's see what solution Emmett came up with for us.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here.
Well, that's okay, as long
At least
as...
those tables are propped up now.
Exactly, as long as the tables are propped up, then the barrel can roll over there, and he might grab one of them when we ask him for soup in the future. So let's trick him again and get him distracted.
What is it, kid?
What is it, kid?
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried
How about paprika?
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 I just think it could use a little color.
Color.
Alright, let's try this again. Perfect. Oh crap.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
Oh man, she's gonna get
Tell
it.
the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
Well, that kind of went a little bit unexpectedly. Now we have to get the barrel of alcohol from Edna now. well, maybe she'll be a little bit easier to convince than Cue Ball here. And thankfully, we've already convinced her that we want to help deliver the soup, so maybe it won't be as hard as we think. But we'll do so in the next video.